Welcome to the Archaeology Studio. In this installment of Ask an Archaeologist, the question is, what is an artifact? Most simply, an artifact is any artificial product made by a person. This definition is simple, but I can elaborate on at least 4 points. I like to start with the meaning of the word product, and then clarify what is artificial about a product. Next, I consider what is meant by a person, and then I can look at how a person made an artificial product in the past tense. All of these words are ordinary parts of daily language, but their implications can be nuanced within the field of archaeology. The product part of an artifact implies the result of a creative act, and it refers to the material existence of a physical object. The object could consist of stone, shell, clay, or other material category that can be observed and recorded. The artificial part of the definition probably is the most important qualification about any artifact, as the proof that an object actually was modified or used. Otherwise, nothing definitive would distinguish an object from a natural occurrence of a stone, shell, or other material in nature. If you can expand your knowledge about what happens to different objects in nature, then you can increase your confidence in identifying the products of artificial or non-natural actions. The artificial quality of an artifact would imply that it was produced by a person, but of course, non-human animals can make artificial products, such as bird nests. For an archaeological artifact made by a person, at least one characteristic of the object can be clarified as the result of human action that could not have happened through any non-human agency. Examples could include the fracture patterns on stone tools or flaking debris, as well as compound products of pottery made through a series of actions in a deliberate sequence. Concerning the part about how an artificial product was made by a person, the past tense here is important for archaeology. Whenever an object is found in an archaeological context, then it refers to some past time period. Depending on the amount of time involved, the diagnostic characteristics of an object can be difficult to discern. In fact, many objects do not survive in archaeological contexts, while others have undergone variable decay. Given this definition of an artifact, you might be wondering what makes an artifact different from a site. The key difference is that a site is a place where artifacts or other forms of evidence have been found in their natural context. The place of a site could include a single artifact or multiple artifacts, and it could include many other relevant objects and pieces of archaeological evidence. Often, archaeologists refer to artifacts in categories of portable versus non-portable. This distinction is important when interpreting the context of specific findings. Portable artifacts, and especially fragments of those artifacts, potentially could be displaced and redistributed through time. By comparison, non-portable products tend to stay in their original positions, such as in cases of stonework constructions, rubbish pits, post molds, or other features within sites. In many cases, archaeologists distinguish between traditional artifacts and midden debris, or eco-facts. For instance, when people discard their food remains, the resulting collections of animal bones, shells, burned wood, and other materials may not always show physical signs of modification or alteration of their natural shapes into artificial forms. In the way that I have defined an artifact here, you could use this definition to refer to a broad diversity of objects in the archaeological record. What other definitions could you find? And how would you develop your own definition of an artifact? Do you want to see more videos about archaeology? I encourage you to explore the online archive of episodes and playlists in this YouTube channel. Please remember to subscribe to this channel and never miss another episode of the Archaeology Studio.